Who else would like to increase the number of leads flowing into their business and at the same time slashing the expenses to get those leads and eliminating their competition? I'm Chris Goegan, also known as the Marketing Engineer, and I've been helping businesses accomplish this for quite some time. In fact, over the last several years, I worked with hundreds of contractors and helped them pull some pretty remarkable gains. Now, are you one of those contractors who thinks it's so hard to get business in this economy? If you are, it's not that it's so hard, it's just that you've been simply using the wrong methods. See, thanks to a new approach called engineered marketing, I can show you how you can get more business faster and easier than you ever thought possible. Now, take for instance Ken. Ken was a contractor, called me up in the middle of the month. His next month was completely barren. And 1 week after we met, we put a program out. It went out in the mail. 4 days later, he secured $19,630 in new business. That posted a 6,644% return on investment. Not bad, eh? Yeah, I'm also Canadian. Now, how does that return on investment compare to what you're seeing right now with what you're doing? Here's the amazing thing. A few days later, he doubled that. Pretty cool, eh? Now, what do I mean by engineered marketing? Well, before I became an expert in sales, marketing, and advertising, I was an engineer. And as an engineer, I believe in building everything off a solid foundation. And that is missing a lot these days. You see, I have a confession to make. I used to be an advertising executive and I used to sell ads. Here's some of the biggest lies that I hear going around. How about this one? You got to run an ad 3 to 7 times before you can expect to see results. Here's another one. You got to go big if you want big results. You know what? There's some truth, but it's mostly hogwash, mostly garbage, spewed at you by commission-hungry salespeople. Here's the deal. Your ad should be doing one of two things. Number one, it should be producing sales leads, or number two, it should be producing sales. If it's not doing those two things, you need to stop. As far as going big to get big results, well, yeah, there's truth in there. But before that, start small. Start small, refine small, prove small, and then once it works, then go big with it. Like volume control on a stereo button. Go big, after you have sound coming out. So now using this engineered marketing approach, I was able to work with Chuck, and Chuck saw his business grow from $6 million a year to $12 million a year. Not too bad, eh? Yeah, he was happy. So once you start looking, here's what happens, and I see this happening all the time right now. You start looking because you know you need to do something different because you don't have the business that you want. So when you start looking, you get bombarded on all sides with you got to be on Facebook, got to be on Twitter, got to be on social media, you got to go to networking events, you got to have a website up, you got to do it in pay-per-click, AdWords, search engine optimization, you got to be on Google, you got to be doing more print ads, you got to do magazines, you got to do postcards, solo cards, you got to do radio, TV. Oh, this is so much stuff that your head just starts hurting. And what happens is, yeah, well, some of these things are good. What happens is there's just so many options. It gets confusing and it bombards you, and that leads to paralysis. And paralysis is not good. You can't afford to do nothing right now. You must do something. So to declutter all that and give you some peace of mind and so you can sleep at night again, and knowing that your business is going to provide what you want it to provide, how would you like to have a personalized, customized roadmap made just for you to take you from where you are now to where you want to go based off of resources that you got available to you? That's what I can help you do, and that's what I'll help you do in as simple as 1, 2, 3. Here's 3. So step 1, simply below this video you'll see a form. Fill the form, tell me about your exact problem that you're having, and I will solve that problem for you. And what we'll do is we'll schedule in a 15-minute, no BS, fast-paced, to the point business breakthrough consultation where I'll take the biggest challenge in your business right now and I'll solve it for you. How am I so confident I can do this? Well, just about every business I've met has got major cracks in their business, or opportunities are just falling through those cracks faster than a fat boy falling off a cliff. I'll show you where some of those cracks are and how to patch them up so you can stop missing opportunities and capture some of that business. So fill out that information below, and then we'll have our consultation. Like Van took advantage of this, and after we met, he took one idea, he implemented it. 1 hour later, netted $6,000. Not bad. I'd love to hear your story about success that you had as a result of our No BS Business Breakthrough Consultation. So go fill out the form below, and when you get a form emailed to you, fill it out. We'll schedule in your time. We'll meet, solve your problem, and then make you smile again. Thanks. I'm Chris Goegan, the Marketing Engineer.